That's good. All right, welcome everyone. It is March 30th. Is that correct? 31st. March 31st, the last day of March. Oh my gosh. And we are going to do exercise for health. We're going to start with our bands. And what we'll do is we're going to start with something that is going to help us with our biceps, our shoulders, and our pecs. So we're going to put the band behind our shoulders like so. You're going to then put your hands through. So I want you to just see how I put my hands through. And I'm going to now take my arms and I'm going to put them so my elbows are behind my body, not to the side. So my elbows are behind. Now, if you don't have a band, then you can use like a can of tomato sauce in each hand, okay? And just hold that. You're gonna stand up tall. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be keeping our palms facing each other, right? So they're kind of looking like this. And we're going to stretch out at kind of an angle. So it's gonna look like I'm gonna open my arms a little bit, straighten my arms, and then bring them back in. Now I'm bringing my elbows behind me. So it looks like this. I push out and then I bring them back in. So I'll do it on the side, push out. We haven't done this one. And then we bring it back in. All right, so we're gonna do that 15 times. And again, you modify, you're gonna stand up tall. You can even do this with nothing in your hands, but just use some tension. So you're gonna push out and then pull back in. Okay, we're gonna do that again, 2, and then pull back in. So you're using the isometrics of the band, 3, and in. Now you should feel your pec muscles, 4, and in. You should feel your biceps, 5, and in. And your triceps, 6, and in. 7, and in. 8, standing up tall, and in. And you do what feels right. 8, 9, and in. And 10. See if I can count today. And 11. And I'm straightening my arms out in front of me, but it's at a slight angle. 12, and in. Pull those elbows back. 13, pull them back. 14, pull back. And 15, and pull back. Okay, beautiful. Now, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to take one band, one strand of your band, and step on it behind you. Okay, so your band is actually behind you. Let's see if you can see. So I'm stepping on the band on my floor, and then I'm grabbing the band behind me. Now you notice that I'm standing up, my elbows are bent, and I'm going to be doing a tricep extension. So I'm going to be extending my arms, kicking my arms back, extending them, and then bringing them back in. So my elbows are going to stay in one place. But can everyone see that my band has to be behind me in order for me to do this? So you have to do the same thing. You're going to extend your arms and you're using your triceps now. You hold that position and then you bring it back in. So we're going to do 15 of these. All right, so ready, set, and extend. And use those triceps. And then just bend your elbows and pull in with those triceps. And then 2, and then you push up. Okay, so you get that tricep working. And 3, push it up a little and bring it in. And 4, and bring it in. Yeah, your shoulders are working here too. 5, and bring it in. And 6, push up and bring it in. And 7, and bring it in. And 8, and bring it in. Thank you. And 9, and bring it in. And 10, push up and bring it in. And 11, and bring it in, and 12 and bring it in, and 13 push up and bring it in, and 14 you're doing that nice extension and pull it in, and 15 and pull it in. Okay, that was 15. That was, hopefully you felt your triceps and your shoulders on that. Okay, now we're going to do the last thing. It's going to be where we do this is going to be for our hamstring and our glutes, and it's going to be a kick out. Okay, so we're going to take a band, put it around a chair, something heavy, and then I'm going to, we've done this before, I'm going to put my foot, the arch of my foot has the band now, and I'm going to then take that one leg and I'm going to extend. So you're going to feel this in your hamstring and your glute. So I'm going to extend. Okay, now my leg that is on the ground, slightly bent. I'm leaning over to keep myself from falling over. So I'm going to extend. And if I could go higher, go higher. So it's up to you and your level or ability. Okay, so we're going to do 10 of these and then switch to the other side. So knee is next to the other knee, and we're going to kick out, straighten the leg, and bring it in. And kick out, straighten, and bring it in. That was 2. 3, kick out, and in. 4, kick, and in. 5, and in. Whew. 6, I can feel this. And in. 7, and in. 8, and in. 9, and in. 10, and in. Okay, rest. Now switch to the other leg. Get that band around the arch of your foot. And now remember, we're going to get the bent knee next to the other knee that's standing. This knee that's standing on the floor, slightly bent, leaning over. Ready, set, and kick back. And straighten the leg, and then pull back in. And kick out, 2, and in. And 3, and in. And 4, kick it out, and in. And 5, and in. And 6, and in. 7, and in. 8, and in. 9, and 10, in, and rest. And congratulate yourself. We just did the first set. Okay, so we're going to go back to the band behind our back. Right now, remember, in this Wednesday, I tried to take less of a break. We're going to go right into putting the band behind our shoulders, elbows back, and then we're going to push out. All right, so here we go. Ready, set, and out, and in. Pull it in. Elbows behind you. 2, and in. 3, and in. 4, and straighten those arms. 5, straighten, and in. 6, and in. 7, and in. 8, and in. 9, in. 10, in. 11, in. 12, in. 13, in. 14, and you should start feeling this. 15, and in. Okay, so that was really good for our pecs, biceps, right? And now we're going to work those triceps. So you're going to take the band, put it, step on it so it's behind you. Grab the band with both hands, bend the elbows up, and now we're going to do the tricep extension. So you're going to keep those elbows in one place, but extend the arm and then pull up, push up, okay? So here we go, ready, set, and extend 1 and pull in. And 2, push it up and in. And 3, extend and push up and in. And 4, and in. So when you do that, 5, push up, that's where you get the real kick. And 6, and in. 7, there's your tricep working in. 8, and in. 9, and in. 10, and in. Let's keep going. 11, and in. 12, and in. 13, and in. 14, and 15. And now, if you find that that's too easy, then get it, make your loop a little tighter, or the loop should be hanging in between, and then you can make it harder for yourself. So you have to determine how hard you want to make it. Okay, so we're going to go back now to the chair or your bench, and you're going to put one foot in the arch. Now, if you don't have a band, you can still be kicking out. So lean over a chair, get that knee bent, and you're going to still push out because you're going to use that hamstring, your glutes. All right, so ready, set, and let's kick out 1 and pull it in. 2, straighten that leg, pull it in. 3, in. 4, in. 5, in. Remember that other leg is bent. 6, in. 7, in. 8, extend, straighten, in. 9, straighten, and so you can go higher. 10, and let's go to 12 now. 11, and 12, in. Okay, awesome. Switch sides. You're doing great. You're going to get that band around the other foot in that middle of your arch. Bend the leg. Remember, you have some tension here, right? And now we're going to kick back. Ready, set, and kick straight out and in. And 2, and in. 3, in. 4, in. Now, so you can go a little higher. 5, in. I started kind of low. 6, in. 7, in. Oh, I am breathing. 8, in. 9, in. 10, in. 2 more. 11, we can do it. In. 12, in, and rest. Okay, grab some water. Let's do the third set. Now, if you're just starting, don't do all 3. But of course, that's up to you. All right. Oh, look, more faces. Nice to see you. All right, so we're going to start again with the straps behind our back, right? So it looks like so. Elbows back, right? And we're going to begin. 1, 2, 3, and let's go. So push out and pull in, and out and pull in. 3, you're kind of at a 45-degree angle, and in. 4, and in. So when you straighten, 5, you're pushing. You're using 6, your pec muscles, your biceps, and in. That was 7, 8, and in. 9, and in. Now really pull those elbows back. 10, and let's go to 15. 11, in, or whenever you need to stop, stop. 12, in. 13, in. 14, in. Are you breathing? 15, and you should be. Okay, now we're going to take the band, we're going to put it behind us. One foot's going to step in it and that one strap, and we're going to now grab the band so there's some tension, and then we're going to put our elbows out behind us, right? And then we're going to extend. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do 15. Ready, set, and kick back. Here we go. 1 and in. 2, lift it up. In. 3, lift up. In. So that's where you're really using your triceps. 4, in. 5, in. 6, in. 7, in. 8, and you're using those shoulders too. 9, in. 10, in. 11, keep going if you can. 12, in. 13, in. 14, push it up. In. 15, and rest. Woo! Nice job. So now we're going to go to the last exercise with our bands. And this is going to be where we kick out. We're really working our hamstring here. So get that band in the middle of your arch. Okay. So step back so you have some tension. Bend over, right? And that solid leg on the ground is slightly bent. Now you're ready to go because your bent knee is next to your other knee that's standing. Ready, set, and kick back. Straighten your leg and pull it in. 2, and pull it in. 3, and remember, isometrics is forward and back. 4, and in. You're using your muscles both ways. 5, in. 6, notice your muscles working. 7, in. We're going to go to 12. 8, and 9, and now see if you can go a little higher. 10, and 11, and 12, and woo. Okay, now switch sides. Get that band around the other arch of your foot. And again, get some tension here. Get that knee next to the other knee. And let's begin. So we're going to extend fully. 1, pull it in. 2, pull it in. 3, in. 4, extend. In. 5. Now you do what you can do, right? 6, in. So modify and don't do as many. 7, in. 8, in. 9, or kick lower. 10, and now I'm going to go higher. 11 to make it harder. And 12, and in. And rest. Whew. Well done. Okay, now you all, I hope, are breathing like me. And now we're going to do our core exercises. And I think you can see me. I'm going to just put this down a little bit more. Okay, I'm on my mat. So you want to get on your mat as well. And we're going to do 3 different exercises. So again, decide if you want to do all 3 or just 2 out of the 3. Now, those of you that have been doing this for a year with me, you can do all 3. I know it. Now, we're going to start with our oblique muscles, the side muscles of our stomach. So you're actually going to be all the way down. So I'm lying completely on my shoulder and on my side. My knees are slightly bent. You're going to put your hands behind your head, and we're going to do what looks like a small little side crunch. I'm going to lift up my upper body as much as I can and crunch. It's a very small movement. So that's all it was. There it is. And then down. So you should feel your obliques working. Okay, so we're going to do this for, let's see if we can do this for 10 or 15. Okay, and then we'll switch sides. Ready, set, and crunch up and down. So it's not a big movement. 2, I'm just lifting up to the side. 3, and down. 4, and down. Now, if you don't know if you're working your core, then you want to feel if it's tightening when you come up. 5, 6. Now, I notice that I have to twist a little bit. 7, 8. So you might have to twist your upper body. 9, a little bit to get more of a muscle tension. And 11, I'm going to go to 15. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, switch sides. So now we're going to go to the other side. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to get all the way down, put our arms around the back of our head. And now we're going to lift up and we're going to work this side. Here we go. Ready, set, and squeeze up and down. 2. Now really notice what's happening and down. If you don't feel it, then twist a little bit. 3 and down and lift. 4 and down. So small movement. 5 and down. 6 and down. 7 and down. 8 and down. 9 and down. Keep checking. 10 and down. 11 and down. 12, yep, I can feel it. 13 and down. 14, check your muscles and down. 15 and down and rest. Okay, next one we're going to do is going to be where we're going to have hollow holds. We're going to be holding our hands above our head. We're going to be lying down and we're going to be doing crossing our ankles and like doing this with our legs. So our legs are going to be straight. I'm going to have my hands up like so, and I'm going to lift my shoulders off the ground. Then I'm going to lift my feet off the ground, and I'm going to crisscross. Okay? Now, I'm going to time us. If you have not done a lot with your stomach, then you might want to do not as long. But what I am going to encourage you to do is do it so that you do at least for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, right? And keep building. So we're going to go for 30 to 60 seconds. So you guys ready?
1 minute.
All right, so we're going to put our hands up, lift your upper body. Now get your feet up and now begin to crisscross your pace. But you're going to hold this position. Keep crossing your feet over one another. They don't have to be high up. If you put them high up, that's going to be a lot easier on your stomach. So if you need to do that, do it. The lower you're crisscrossing, harder it is on your core. Okay, we are almost there at 30 seconds. So keep your shoulders off. That was 30 seconds right there. Now, keep going if you can. Stop if you need to. You can always come back in because I'm going to go to 60. Now, remember to breathe. Hold those shoulders off the ground. Your legs are straight, by the way. They're not bent, and they're crisscrossing them. And you got 9 seconds left. Okay, so you're doing great.
5 seconds.
5 seconds left. So lower your legs, harder it is, right? Okay, and stop. Whew. Okay, hopefully you felt that in a good way, right? So now we're going to do the last one. The last one is going to be a hold. And this is where we do a hold position. We're going to time it, but it's going to look like this. My arms are in front of me. I lean back. I hold my legs up. Now, you might not be able to do that for very long. So see how long you can go. If you need to take a break, then break. And then if you can come back in, do that, okay? Now, this is where you're really working that core. So get your legs up, arms out, and now hold the position. You're leaning back. Your core is working. You should be feeling your core because you're holding your legs up, your arms are straight, and you're engaging your entire core. Okay, so you're holding it now. That was 20 seconds. So see if you can keep going to 30. We have 4 seconds left. That was 30 seconds. Now, I'm going to keep going, but if you need to rest, rest, and then join me, or just keep holding. And now we've got 20 seconds left. Now, this is not easy. So I am definitely shaking. So if you are too, good. That's what we want. Pushing ourselves just a little bit, 5 seconds, and rest. Whew. All right, well done. That was the first set. So we're gonna do the second set again. Get some water. And we're gonna begin with a side crunch, okay? So here we go. Knees are bent all the way on the floor. Arms are behind, elbow is up. Our arms or hands are clasped behind our head. And we're going to now do a side lift. And let's begin. Ready, set, and 1, and down, 2, down, 3. It's a small movement, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, 10, down, 11, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, 15. I'm going to go to 20, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And remember, you do what you can do, right? It's all about engaging your body and making sure that it feels good, but not pushing it too much so that you hurt yourself. So now we're doing the other side, knees bent. Got your hands clasped behind your head. We're going to do whatever number works for you. Ready, set, and side up, up, 3, 4, and down, 5, and down, 6, down, 7, 8, and down, 9, 10. You should feel that side muscle. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to go 16. You can do it. 17. We can do this. 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Well done. All right, so you guys ready to do the flutter kick and that hollow hold? Now remember, you decide what you can do, all right? So get yourself in position. We're on our back, hands out above our head, and now lift your legs up and now kick. So you're kicking across, flutter kicking, crisscrossing your ankles. Remember, higher up, easy. The lower you go, harder. So modify it based on what you can do, right? You don't want your lower back arched. Do not have your back arched. If it's arched, then lift your legs up higher. Okay, your legs should be straight, your shoulders off the ground, and you probably are breathing. We want you breathing. That was 30 seconds, by the way. So remember to engage yourself, see if you can push it a little. If not, then stop, of course, catch your breath. But the rest of us keep going. We got 12 seconds. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Keep going. 5 seconds. Whew, we got this. Yes, and rest. Okay, I felt that. Okay. Phew. You're good. All right, cheers to all of you. Now we're gonna do the last one, which is that hold. Okay, so this one, again, you're gonna lift your legs up. Your arms are gonna be, and you're gonna lean back, so your arms are straight. Now, if you can't do your legs up, then bend your knees, put your feet on the ground, and then just hold like so. You're still engaging your core, okay? So if the legs up is too hard, then just bend your knees like I am, but still lean back and have your arms out, okay? So here we go, ready, set, and go. Lift your legs up, hold your hands out, straight, you're leaning back, you're holding with your core, keeping yourself balanced. You're breathing, you're breathing, you're breathing. Keep going. Hold that position. You're doing really good. I'll let you know in those 30 seconds. And remember, you should feel this. The idea, okay, that was 30 seconds. So I'm going to try and keep going. Now you can stop if you need to. Okay, now we got 20 seconds left. So the rest of you, if you're resting, rest. Get some water, breathe. I'm just breathing now. Okay, 5 seconds. Whew. Okay, now I was shaking there at the end. Maybe you were too. That's good. We want to keep engaging our body in such a way that we push it, because remember, at least for me, when I used to go to the gym, God, listen to me. I was doing the same thing over and over again, and I would go totally unconscious. So it's really helpful to have our brain having to figure out what we're doing. All right, so now we've done all three. Now we're going to do the last set. Okay, so we're going to start on our side for the side crunches, engaging our brain and engaging our muscle, brain, body connection. So here we go. Put our hands behind our head, knees are bent, and let's crunch up. Here we go. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. Feel that crunch in your obliques. 5, 6, down, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now switch sides. Let's go to the other side. And now we're going to bend those knees on the floor all the way down. Hands behind our head, in position, and let's lift up. 1, and down. 2, and 3, crunch. 4, crunch. 5, crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, keep going, 14, 15, we can do it, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. I'll tell you, even though you might not feel it as much doing it right now, I noticed that afterwards, I felt it. All right, so now we're going to go and do that lovely flutter kick with a hollow hold position with our hands. And so, remember, if you can't keep your legs up, then put them on the ground, bend your legs, lean back. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, legs up, hands out, and oh, whoops, I'm doing the wrong one. Okay, here we go. Help. Okay, Karen. Here we go. So now we're going to do this where our legs are straight. Sorry about that. And we're going to do the flutter kick and keep going. Remember, check that your lower back is not really arched. If it is, then put your legs up higher to modify, okay? And you want to, my hands should actually be behind my head. So do what I'm doing now, not what I was doing a moment ago. And now I'm going to lift my shoulders off the ground a little more, okay, because I'm a little tired here. So now I'm going to lift my shoulders off the ground. I'm still flutter kicking here. And that was it. All right, well, I kind of did some modifications without even knowing I was doing them. Hopefully you were able to do that as well. Now we're going to do the last one, which is the hold, right? So again, that hold, feet can be bent, and you're going to lean back, or you can have your feet up, and you're gonna have a hold position here with the hollow hold position. So get your legs up, lean back, arms out, hold, or put your legs down and have them bent. But lean back. It's that leaning back that's engaging your core. Arms are out. You're breathing, holding this position, right? This looks simple, but it's actually quite difficult. So keep breathing and talking to yourself and saying you're doing a great job, because you are. That was 30 seconds, so stop if you need, or keep going. Now I'm just breathing because I can barely hold this position. All right, so that's 20 seconds left. Now I'm really going to try and push myself, so you decide what you can do. 10 seconds left. 5. And rest. Whew. Holy cow. Congratulations. That was not easy. All right. So let's catch our breath for a moment, because we're going to do step ups, and then we're going to do some squats and curtsies. Oh boy. And then we're going to do a plank with a jumping jack. So now you know the routine. With the step ups, I have a high chair. You do not need a high chair. And if you don't do a lot of step ups, then don't do as many. But I'm going to basically take one side. Let's say I take my right foot. I'm going to step up. With that right leg, I'm going to step down. Then I'm going to take my left leg, step up, left leg, step down. That's what you're going to do. Now, we're going to do this for the count of 10, and we'll see if we can do 15. We'll see what we can do, all right? You also have a choice. You can you might need to hold something if you're doing this in the beginning to keep your balance, right? If not, then you can have your hands to your side, or you can just have them hanging, okay? So I'm gonna have them on my hips. Ready? We're gonna step up. So here we go, step up, same foot down, other side, up and down. That was 1, 2, and down, 2, and down. Here we go, 3, and down, 3, and down, 4, and down, 4, and down, 5, and down, 5, and down, 6. Now you can do this faster or not. Okay, here we go. 7, up and down, other side, 7, and down, 8, and down, 8, and down, 9, and down, 9, and down. Last one, 10, and down, 10, and down, and rest. Now you should be breathing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a squat and a curtsy lunge. So the way that looks is, I'm going to move this chair. You're going to have, we've done this before, but it's going to be a constant movement. So it's going to look like squat, low. Now I take one leg behind me, but a big step behind me, and then I curtsy and come up. I get back into my squat position, and then I do the other side. Now, that curtsy, you really have to go back and then down, okay? You don't want that knee going over your toes. Come back to the squat, and then again, curtsy, squat, curtsy, okay? So it's gonna be at your pace. I'm gonna time us, okay, for 30 to 60 seconds. So let's see how this works, and we'll see how it goes. You ready? So we'll start with the squat. Squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy. Now, if you can go low in your squats, that's going to be harder, right? Curtsy. So you're going to do this at your pace, okay? So 5 seconds left for 30. Now, I'm going to go for another 5. Okay, and now I'm going to stop. Now, when you do your squats, you can choose to do them shoulder width apart, or you can do sumo. I noticed that there were moments that I was doing sumo and some that I was doing shoulder. So decide which ones you're going to do. And then when we do this again, you'll be more focused on that. Okay, so now we're going to do the last thing, which is plank, and it's jumping jacks. So I'm going to just double up my mat, and I'm going to put my arms now. My arms are going to be straight. I'm going to be like so in a plank. Then I'm going to be doing jumping jacks. Okay, so it's like I'm engaging, though, of course, our shoulders, our arms, our core, plus cardio. Okay, so we're going to do this for 30 seconds, then we're going to build. Ready? Get into your plank position and begin. So jumping jacks, right? So you're keeping your butt flat, your back flat. Core is tight. Arms are straight. Now you could do this on your elbows. I find it a little harder. I like the distance to be able to do this jumping. So 4 seconds. Tighten your core and stop and rest. Okay, good job. Now we're going to do this all over again. Can you believe it? So we're going to start with doing our 10 step ups. Actually, we're going to do 12. Right? I said we're going to add a little. So get some water. You should feel this. Again, modify. Don't do as many. So whichever side you start with, you're going to step down with, and then alternate the other leg. So the idea is that we're using both of our wonderful thigh muscles and our glutes. All right, here we go. Ready, set, and up and down. Other side, up and down. 2, down, 2, down. Now you can make it faster. 3, down if you want. Make it harder for you. 3, down. It's up to you. 4, down, 4, down. 5, down, 5, down. Keep going. 6, down, 6, down. You're doing great. 7, down, 7, down. You should be breathing like me. 8, down, 8, down, 9, down, 9, down. Last one. 10, down, 10. Oh no, 2 more. 11, down, 11, down. 1 more. 12, down, 12, down. Rest. Okay. So even if you did a little jumping, if you can't do these step ups, that might be good. Karen, you might just want to do this while we're doing that. And again, it's up to you. If you're stepping up and you're feeling good about that, great. Just pay attention to your breathing, because that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, and now we're going to do the squats and the curtsies, right? So I'm going to get my timer. And we did it for 30, actually a little longer. Let's even go to 45. Okay, ready? Decide your squat position and squat low, and then curtsy back. Squat and curtsy. Now, you can go faster. I'm showing you my medium pace. Okay, so you decide what you can do. Okay? So this is 30 seconds right here. So I'm going to go 15 seconds more. And I'm kind of doing a sumo squat now. I'm changing it for a wider stance here. And stop. Wow, so when you're doing these, the lower you go, the harder, but because we're moving, you're probably going to notice that you're not going all the way down, which is fine, because our focus is really to do the cardio of this, besides working our lovely thighs. Okay, so last exercise, and then we have one more set. Oh my God. All right, so this is going to be the jumping jacks, and we're using the lovely mat. So we're going to do our plank. So get into a plank position and begin. So jumping jacks. So remember, this one is a great combo for your arms, your back, your core, your legs, your glutes. Okay, so this is a fabulous combo exercise. Great for cardio. You got 5 seconds before 30. Okay, let's do 5 seconds more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, beautiful. Catch your breath. We're going to do one last set. Now, remember, Friday, we're going to be focusing on our upper body, our upper back, and our middle back for our exercises, besides some slider activities. But again, if you don't have sliders or don't want to use sliders, you don't have to. So, all right, we're going to do the step ups. We're going to do 12. So, ready? Here we go. And up and down. And 1 and down. 2, down. 2, down. You go at your pace. 3, down. 3, down. 4, down. 4, down. You gotta lift those legs up. 5, down. 5, down. 6, down. 6, down. Halfway there. 7, down. 7, down. 8, down. 8, down. 9, down. 9, down. 10, down. 10, down. 2 more. 11, down. 11, down. 12, down. 12, down. Rest. Whew. Well done. Okay, you can push that chair out of the way. And now we're going to do the squats and the curtsies. Wow. Well, I feel this. Okay, so I'm going to time. Hopefully you're catching your breath. And we are going to begin. Ready? Set, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat. I'm gonna do sumo squats. Curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy, and stop. Well done. Okay, we got one more thing to do. Guess what it is? It's the plank jumping jacks, your favorite, Leslie's favorite. I know it. Okay, so are you guys ready? We're gonna get in, this is our last thing. So let's go all out. Ready? Get in plank position and begin. Remember, modify and don't do as much. You can even just do a jumping jack without this plank if you wish. You're still gonna get the cardio, and that's what we're after. Keep going. Okay, that was 30. Let's go 15 seconds more. We can do it. Five seconds left. And rest. Woo! Well done, everyone. You're amazing. Amazons, all of you. Okay.